Hello Capricorn, this is your November general reading for 2016. Okay, if you're an avid viewer, you know that most of my readings, either general or love reading, all sort of bleed into each other because my spirit guide feels that love and relationships intertwine with most of things in our lives, you know. So although general, it just goes into inroads and intertwines with relationships. Okay, so yeah, so if you're new to my channel, how do I explain my readings? They can be quite deep, they can be quite convoluted, they can be quite complicated. They may appear negative on the surface. I don't sugarcoat anything. My spirit guide is very blunt, very black and white. He's very unsugarcoated, repeat that word again. Does not, goes to the bones of situations, okay? Which lead down a path, a spiritual path of trying to think of the word, of enlightenment, and guides us onto the right path for you, okay, for you, us. That's how I would explain my reading. So I have had comments that they're too negative. Sorry, I'm not going to apologise for that, because my spirit guide wants to reach out to people who are needing guidance here, okay, in a spiritual sense, to guide them onto, you know, guide them spiritually onto the right path here. And that's what my spirit guide does, and my angels here, okay. So it's not as if, you know, you may switch it on, and if you're looking for a shallow reading where, oh yeah, you're going to fall in love, get married, this is not the place to be, because this is really, really a spiritual channel. And my spirit guide tends to focus on relationships and love, you know. The ultimate thing that we need in life is love, you know, and in whatever capacity, you know, in whatever capacity, family, extended family, brothers and sisters, relationships, whatever that may touch, okay. So that's my style. Anyway, I could go in more deeper into that, but if you're new to my channel and you're looking for a very superficial reading, you're not going to get one here, okay. So, got that out of the way. So now I'm going to get along with this reading. So the monthly readings are quite in-depth, okay. They can last a while. They can last up to 40-45 minutes. So go and switch this off, go and get yourself a coffee, a glass of wine, maybe put this on the big screen or something, and go and get yourself comfortable, get some snacks or whatever you want to do here, okay, and then we will commence with the reading, okay. What I've got here is, I'm using a different format. Sorry, I've just eaten an apple and I've got bits of apple in my mouth. Okay, that's sent me off track now. Apples. Okay, so getting back into this reading. Okay, I have laid out a different format, and I've put oracle cards down. I'm going to do this in layers, okay, your monthly reading for general. And I've put the first layer down here at the moment. Is a 14 card oracle spread. It's like the base coat, so it's not, this won't go deep, it'll just kind of sort of guide us into the direction. Then on top of this, I will put a second layer, which is the tarot. Okay, and then I put the tarot. Now the tarot, just going to move the camera down a little bit. The tarot goes very deep. Okay, goes very deep, and then we put the second layer on this, and then we get a picture. We get a picture here of what is going on and what, you know, the guidance. Okay. After that, I will then bless this reading with angel cards. Okay, depending how many I feel we need for this reading. May even put more cards down after that. Okay, so Capricorn, just a little, take a big deep breath here before we start, and a drink of coffee there, and off we go. Okay, so this is like the first layer, which is, you know, it doesn't go deep, it's very much on the surface, and then we get deeper. Okay, you're going to start to be creative here. Okay, creative. And you're going to be, on top of that, you're going to be thankful. Okay, you're going to be creative with your life, and you're going to be thankful. Whatever that means, we'll find out with the tarot. Going into the past here, you are very gifted. You're very gifted. You are gifted. You've always been gifted. Capricorn, always been gifted. Okay. And going into the past, you've decided to try something new. Okay. And it's to do with the your love from your parents, your love from your family. You're going to try something new. We'll see what that is as we go along. And you're going to exercise. No, exercise. We'll see when we get the second layer, but exercise, not in exercise physically. Exercise, you know, as in an expression of yourself, really. Exercise your own power. Next to that, we have listen to your true feelings. I don't know what that is at the moment. And above that is, I will have to put my glasses on, I'm afraid, is finish what you started here. Finish what you started. And the light is going to be shed onto this. We have love. We have very soon. And this is true. And talk about your feelings. Okay. Okay, so now we'll do the second layer. Okay. Because I do feel that life is in layers, isn't it? You know, life can be in layers, and you have to also go down inroads and to find these layers. So Spirit Guide, please, can we have the second layer of the tarot to explain spiritually what this means? And thank you for guiding us here. Which deck to give us the layer here? With that one, this one, this one, this one, this one. It's not really giving me a firm answer there, so I'm going to just shuffle of them a bit more. Okay, let's see if we can get a firmer answer here. Which deck, Spirit Guides, to give the second layer here? There's the middle one. I'm going to go for the middle one, that was quite strong. Okay. Sorry about my phone. I'll just turn it off a minute. Sorry about that. I thought I'd turned it off, but obviously I didn't. Okay, we'll get back onto this. Very interesting. This kind of going really deep, this actually, as I'm putting these down here. Okay. We'll see. I've no idea what this reading is about now. It's very complex. The first thing I'm going to, what I'm picking up here is there's some unfinished business. Unfinished business. And it's going back to the other readings that I've done for Capricorn. And it's to do with your childhood. And you feel you've been unfairly directed in your childhood because you, Capricorn, are very, very creative. Very creative, okay. I do feel as well, it's all part of your tapestry of who you are. You know, your childhood, your upbringing, it's made you very creative. You know, you've had a very mixture of influences. And, you know, we've got your childhood, which your childhood has made you who you are. That's what I'm getting here. Good or bad. Good or bad, your childhood has made you who you are. You're very creative. Okay, you're very creative. So, in a way, even if it was, you know, even if a lot of these things in your life, you know, we could go really deep here. A lot of things in your past, in your childhood, you were not happy about, that were painful, that you feel now that you were directed down the wrong paths, that you weren't loved, that you felt like you weren't loved enough. It says here, spiritually, be thankful for that. I feel in a sense, let go in a way, because you're going to use your past to give you a better future. And spiritually, if you hadn't been down that path, you would not be going down a path that you want to go into now, if you understand what I mean. So this is a new beginning for you. There's a realization that although your family weren't perfect and they didn't direct you in the way that you should, maybe you didn't have a loving mother, maybe you were a scapegoat, maybe, you know, your father, you didn't really have a loving father who was quite selfish. I feel that, you know, maybe you was exposed to things you shouldn't have been exposed to, all of that. But it's saying this has made your mind creative, and it says be thankful, because all of this is the tapestry of who you are. And although you say, why should I be thankful for that? You know, but this is like, it's made you who you are, you know, as this person. You wouldn't be a strong character. You wouldn't be, you know, you wouldn't be so intuitive. You wouldn't be so sensitive to other people's needs. You wouldn't be who you are, okay? So there's a reason why you was taken down that path, your spiritual path. Okay, and that realization here is you thinking, okay, that happened to me, but you know what? I'm glad that happened to me because it's made me who I am, you know? So this is where you're going to start to have this new beginning in your life. Instead of being a victim, you're going to see this as like, okay, I know why, I realise now why I was taken down that path. Okay, and why I'm here, spiritually. So, yes, going into the past, you've always been gifted, you're very intelligent, Capricorn, you're very gifted. We've got you are gifted. Okay, you've always been gifted, okay, no matter what these people did to you. You have always been gifted, always. And this is where, spiritually, you've been taken down this path to, you know, to rise above this in a like, you're going to become very powerful over this. You're going to rise above this, and you're going to be more mindful here. It's going to make you strong in a way. And although you're gifted, and I feel it's a toxic. I'm reaching out to somebody who's had a toxic environment in childhood, and from parents, and from maybe one parent, maybe siblings. You are very gifted, okay, and you have, because of the way you was treated, you've had years of depression. I'm really sorry about that, okay. You kind of achieve, or you feel like you're on your way to achieving. You know, you're on your way to achieving, and, you know, you keep it all quiet. I won't expose this yet because I want to enjoy this achievement before I expose it to my family, because you want validation from your family, you want love from your family, you want validation from your family, yeah? So you've achieved so much, and then, oh, okay, I'm going to expose this achievement, what I'm doing, what I'm planning to do, okay. And you go, you know, like a child who's never had love, you go running to your parents, no matter how old you are here, and you say, oh, this is what I've been planning to do, and this is what I'm doing, you know, I'm doing this, you know, and the parent or whoever you feel is the caregiver here has always kind of put a damp, poured cold water on that, okay. It's kind of before you achieve, you know, you talk to your parents about something that you're doing, that you're aiming towards, and then it's like they throw a spanner in, and it's all about narcissism and control, and it's covert narcissism. We can have covert narcissisms in parents, you know, as we're growing up, and all you ever wanted here, Capricorn, is the validation and, you know, love. All you wanted was the love from these parents or siblings. So as soon as you start achieving, you go running, and it's like the first thing they do is knock you right off your pedestal and say, how are you going to do that? How are you going to manage to do that? Think about it. I don't think you're strong enough to do that. Do you think you're strong enough to do that? I don't think you're strong enough to do that. Come on, you know, be realistic. And all they're doing is projecting their weakness onto you, okay? And all you wanted, you was like a scapegoat, and all you wanted was love and acceptance and validation. You never got it. You never got it. So there's all this realization, and this is, you know, this is why you're sitting back thinking, I remember going to ask my parents and telling my parents, it doesn't matter what you did, whether it was, you know, a really nice girlfriend you'd met or a really nice boyfriend you'd met, and you thought, well, I'm not going to tell them just yet because I want to enjoy it. And you kind of got into that habit as well. I was like, I'm not going to tell them just yet, I'm going to enjoy it first, and then I will tell them because I don't want it spoiling, you know. And that was like growing up. So wrong. Okay. So there's a realization here that you are going to think, well, you know, that was my family, you know, and I love my family, I do love my family, but now I'm going to love them at a distance, because what I'm going to go for is love. Love that I should have got from these people, but I got a twisted kind of toxic kind of love. For whatever reason they were doing this, for whatever reason they were projecting this, for whatever reason, you know, the pain that they felt in their own selves, that they had to project it onto me as a scapegoat. I'm going to forgive them for that. I'm going to forgive them for being like this. And I do understand this now, but this has made me who I am. You know, this has made me become hypersensitive, hyper-intuitive, like treading on eggshells, and oh, I'm not going to say this yet because I don't want it spoiled, that kind of thing. It's made you hyper-intuitive. Not paranoid, I don't think. I feel that it's made you who you are. So you're very hyper-intuitive with people now. And it's given you a gift. You know, this has given you a gift of sensitivity, okay, which is leading you down a road. They have put you on this road that you were supposed to be on, although you think that I shouldn't have been treated like that, I should have been celebrated as a human being, okay, but this has put you on this road you've always meant to be on, and this is where you are going to try something new. Try something new. You're going to detach yourself from these people, and you're going to try to live your life in a new way, okay? And follow that path that you're spiritually you're meant to be. It's made you sensitive, it's made you caring, it's made you attuned to people who are, you know, who are in pain, you know. In whatever capacity. Not everyone who's caring and in attuned have been through a bad childhood, I'm not saying that, but there's something that's, you know, you want to give back. You feel like, you know, I experienced that. I'd love to give back to people who are experiencing the same thing. Okay, so that's where you are, Capricorn, and you want to try something new. And I feel that you're going to detach yourself away from this family who've always deterred you, who've always put you down the wrong road, who are all because that you're a scapegoat for their inadequacies, okay? Yeah. So you're going to try something new because you have, oh gosh, to get the acceptance of this family. We've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. To get the acceptance of this family, you have in the past had to flatter them, tell them everything what they're doing is wonderful. You know, how wonderful you are. It's like, how wonderful you are, mother, you know. You know, and giving them unconditional love while they sit there and are abusive in a way of not giving back to you. They want it from you. It's like a power thing with them. So they've groomed you into you giving to them unconditionally, and kind of near enough sort of begging them for love. So you're giving everything, you know, to receive that love, and you maybe got a little bit of a crumb thrown in, and you know, so you always aimed for that. So it was like, so you was giving lots of love to that person. Now that's the way you was before, and you're realizing that now. And you've been there's disillusionment around this. Disillusionment, and they've given you lack of ambition. Oh. Very toxic. Somebody's used you as a scapegoat here, and it's very toxic. And you're going to close the door on it. You're going to close the door, and I'm telling you, I'm asking you, Capricorn, I'm asking you to slam the door on this, separate yourself, love the people here, forgive them. I think, yes, I can understand why they did that for many years, that they had a lot of pain, that they wasn't showed love in their childhood, and they transferred that all onto me. See it for what it is, okay, and walk away, distance yourself, forgive them, okay, and you start something new here, because you deserve love. You deserve love, and this is what you're going to get. You're going to go for love here with all entirety, where somebody is going to give you love unconditionally without asking for anything back, and you are going to wallow in it. You are going to wallow in this love, okay? Because Spirit is bringing that to you, okay? They're going to bring you this love from the divine, okay? Okay, and the road they took you down and made you feel inadequate, and going by the other readings, if you want to go and watch the snippet reading, it explains this beautifully, okay? You've made mistakes, you've made mistakes, and you want to go back to this person that you made a mistake with because of all these dynamics, okay, that you're now realizing that, you know, it's the same pattern again. It's like, oh, I'm not going to expose that I'm with this person again, because last time I exposed this person, they disapproved. They said, don't you bring that person to this house. Or they said something like, oh, well, they sat there like a lemon. They never said a word. You know, you need somebody better than that. You need somebody who's gonna, you know, who's gonna express themselves in a powerful, you know, all of that. Whoever it would be, they'd never be good enough. They'd never be good enough, you know. Not unless it was serving them, because this you meeting somebody who you love here is not serving these parental figures here. It's taking away their narcissistic supply, which is you, okay. So you're going to go out there, and I'm telling you to do this, okay? You're going to go out there and you're going to get your love. You're going to get this person you should not have let go of, and you're going to go for this person, and you're going to get the love that you deserve here, okay? So Spirit is saying, wish upon a star, because you are going to get this. You're going to get your own unit. You're going to get your own love. You're going to get your own happiness. But you need to separate yourself from this toxic family, okay? You're going to listen to your true feelings here of what the hell, why you were, these patterns that have been in a loop for years, okay? These patterns that have been in a loop for years, you're going to realise this, that this has been causing you long-term depression, like you mean nothing, that you don't deserve love, that you know, you're segregated from this unit. You know, you're going to go for the love now, and you're going to separate yourself from this, okay? So you're going to listen to your true feelings here, and you're going to impetuously rush in and get this love of your life. You're going to go and get this love of your life, and you're going to separate yourself from this family, okay? So you're going to go back and finish what you started, because you did start a love affair with this person, but your family disapproved of, Okay. So you're going to go back and finish what you started, and you're going to go down a road of the unknown here. Because you have to, really. You can't go back to this pattern. You're going down a road of the unknown. Okay, a road of the unknown where you've been depleted of love. And you're going down a road of the unknown of getting that love, getting what you deserve, okay? And you're going to go for that. You're going to go for it, Capricorn, you are, okay? So, this is where you're going to, the light here. You've got the light, which is illuminating everything all over this, okay? The light, you're going to get the light of what has happened in your life. Here. And you've got the Tower card. You're going to end this. You're going to end this pattern. You're going to end this loop, this pattern of you trying to get validation, you trying to get love, just to be knocked off your pedestal again, get back down there like that narcissist would. They wouldn't do it like that. They'd be covert about it, you know, covert. It'd be like, oh darling, do you really believe that you can do that? Do you really believe you can achieve that? What, you're not strong enough to do that? And it's all very covert. Okay, so, and also you're going to exercise your power here because you're going to be financially as well, financially abundant. You're going to work with this person. You wish upon a star, and this, you're going to work with this person, this family, and you're not only going to get love, you're going to get financial abundance. You're going to, let me say, you're going to get paid back here. You're going to show this family, and you're going to do it covertly. You're going to do it covertly. You're going to kind of, you know, realise what's happened here. And you're going to do it covertly. You're going to walk away very gracefully. Forgive this family for this and say thank you for making me who I am. You know? And you're going to walk towards this person who's going to give you unconditional love. Okay. Unconditional love. It's going to be like perfection. And I don't say that for all people on here, but you deserve this, Capricorn, you do. And I know there's people out there that say they don't deserve this, the Capricorn don't deserve this, the way they, I'm sorry, but the behaviour that they expressed before, and maybe you was at the end of this behaviour of the Capricorn, there's a reason why they were behaving like this, okay? I'm talking for maybe 25% of Capricorns here who have been through this, and the behaviour, yes, they have behaved wrongly, but they've been diverted unconsciously by this situation, by this toxic group here, to be like this, to be destructive, to not succeed in relationships, to think that they're not good enough to receive love, okay? Not good enough to take a plan of study, not good enough to achieve, not good enough to get the best in life. They've been made to feel like this. So the people out there saying that, you know, this Capricorn doesn't deserve this, I think you need to look at this again, you know, and I look at it again, because everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves love, okay? And I feel they've been down a road that's been quite painful, okay? 25% of these of Capricorns here, I'm trying to reach out to here. I'm trying to reach out to. You do love your family. You do love your family. You've given your family unconditional love. your extended family, your mother, father, brothers, sisters, you've given them love, and all they've done is give you pain and stabbed you in the back. Very soon, Capricorn, you've got the Star card here on top of very soon. And you are going to receive spiritual love and insight into this very soon. Wow, this is so powerful. Wow, so powerful. Okay, it's true here. We've got the Truth card. It is true here, okay, that you have been vulnerable. Hierophant in reverse. It's true here, and what covers that is that you have been vulnerable here, that you have been treated as superficial. And also we've been treated as you're foolish, that you can never achieve anything. And you was vulnerable to this. And now it's time to talk about your true feelings here. True feelings. Some of you may be going to therapy over this, okay? Going to a therapist to talk about your feelings over this, that you never feel good enough. You never feel worthy, you never feel as if you can come to anything, and you may be going to therapy to talk about your feelings, because I do feel that we've got the Seven of Rods, which is the outcome here, that because of this talking about your true feelings, even to this person here, if you expose your true feelings to this person here, oh, you know, this is what you want this, you want family, you want love, okay. You're going to talk about your feelings here, and because you're going to talk about your feelings, you're going to be victorious, you're going to be successful in this love. And you're going to meet these challenges. You're going to meet these challenges of realising and coming to terms with all of this. You're going to come to terms with all of this. You're going to meet these challenges, and you're going to succeed, and you're going to be victorious in this. Okay, and also this has made you what you are. This is the sort of thing, Capricorn, that millionaires become, you know, they've had a rotten childhood. They were beaten, they were chucked out into the street at 8 years old, and they thought they would never want this, and it gave them a massive drive to, and this here is what makes millionaires, okay, this kind of thing, okay. And this is the kind of feeling I'm getting. I'm not saying you're going to be a millionaire, but you're going to now think, enough is enough. Enough is enough here. I'm going to go down my own path. And because you've made that decision, and you're talking about your feelings, and you want to succeed in this, you want to know why your life's been going in a loop for so long, you're going to recognise this. And you're going to move into a direction where you're going to find happiness. You're going to separate yourself from, not that you don't love these people, you do. Many families are toxic, you know. There's a lot of families that are toxic and have these kind of dynamics. You're not the only one, okay. You're not the only one that has this. Many, okay. But there's a kind of a realisation here. You're going to take your own path, you're going to go back and get this love, and you're going to make it work and succeed, and you're going to separate yourself from this negativity that you've had for God knows how many years, okay. Whoa, that was very powerful, Capricorn. I am going to leave it at that. I mean, I could go on and on and on here. I could go down the route of this love life here. I could go down the route of the financial aspect here. But in the month of November, it's all about this realization and you stepping back from these toxic people in your life and going down your own path here and realizing this is what's made me into what I am. You know, these people, I'm thanking them because this is what's made me who I am. If I hadn't have gone through this, I would not be this driven person and looking for love, you know, the ultimate love, the spiritual love here. So it's made you who you are, and you're going to succeed, and you're going to, you will exceed these people tenfold in the future. Okay, so I'm sending you lots of love, lots of healing here, Capricorn. And for 25% Capricorns, this is going to resonate with. It's not going to resonate with all of you. I feel sections of this is going to resonate with Capricorn here. Okay, maybe you didn't have such an abusive childhood, but there was some sort of power over you in some aspect here. Okay, that, you know, maybe you think, oh well, maybe I do need to step back from this. Maybe it'd be a good idea to go to see a counsellor and talk about this, so I can succeed in life. So, you know, it may not be, but it looks like you, whoever, you know, and sections of this of you meeting someone in November, or going back to somebody in November, or meeting somebody in November, going back to somebody and finding somebody that's going to give you love back as well as you giving love to them. A two-way thing rather than just a one-way thing. Okay, and you'll feel accepted, you will feel validated by this person. I feel as well there's that kind of thing that they've been through the same thing as what you have, that kind of thing. Okay, so I don't want to go really in depth with this any further. Okay, but if you would like a personal reading on exploring this further, please email me. My email address is down here, and you know, whichever you want to explore here we can look into. Okay, love, money, whatever you feel that you feel, oh, I'd like to look into that further. Okay, please email me and I will tell you all about my readings, my format and the fee. Okay, I'm also looking as well to sustain this channel for small donations. You know, this is a free service that I give here, and I'm looking to give in return of a small donation a raffle. If you want to look on my channel, there's a video about my raffle, my autumn raffle, which I'm going to be drawing at the end of November. Now, whatever you feel fit as a donation for my channel to enter the raffle, please, you know, any sort of amount would be fantastic, so I can keep this channel going, so I can reach out spiritually to you guys. Okay, in supporting everyone here who I'm reaching out to spiritually. Okay, so I'm going to send you lots of love, lots of blessings. Oh God, Capricorn life, it's not so, although we try to ignore the realities of life, you know, sometimes we have to face up to these things, and it's good that we face up to them, yeah, because it makes us more mindful in our own lives. Yeah. Okay, I'm sending love, lots of blessings, lots of healing. Okay, bye bye.